Most modern malware use packing, and there are many packing tools we call packers available. That is, there are many ways to obfuscate malware code. Furthermore, there are hundreds of thousands of malware samples released to the internet every day by attackers. And like I said, most of them are packed. This means that we cannot manually analyze all the malware samples. Instead, we need an automatic approach to unpack malware and analyze malware. And such approach has to be universally applicable to all the malware samples. An approach that we can take is to combine static and dynamic analysis to do fine-grained analysis. In particular, with static analysis, we look at the packed malware code, and we get a set of instructions in the packed program. And then we run the malware, and with dynamic analysis, we can identify the instructions that are not in the statically identified set of instructions, meaning that these are new instructions that we did not see in the packed program. These must be instructions that have been unpacked just before execution. In other words, by identifying instructions that we can only see in runtime, we have identified part of the program that had been packed. Once we identify the unpacked code, we can then apply other anti-malware techniques, including signature scanning, to identify the malware logic. For example, even though after packing, each malware instance looks different, the malware code, meaning the original instructions, once unpacked, remain the same. Therefore, after unpacking, we can still use a signature to identify the malware. For example, the instructions that have been packed can be the logic that the malware uses to do keylogging, and a signature-based approach can identify this part of the malware,